what's your street name?
LS Daddy.
And what's your tech name?
Okay.
How long you been doing main shop?
Started when I was 17. I'm 26 now. That's a couple years, I guess you could say.
And what'd you say to someone that's thinking about going from Quick Lane used cars into main shop?
But it depends what's your goal. If you really want to invest your time and knowledge and everything, go for it. A lot of people do talk that the industry is going down, but it just depends how you see it. Who's around you, management, all that. Everything has to click in for you to be successful. I started doing engines only. Now I'm going into transmissions, which is a big step.
So we see you got an engine right here behind you.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a Ford.
That's why they call me LS Daddy.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That's the secret.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You can't see that.
Most expensive tool that you don't use?
Actually, my drill. I used it once. It's kind of brand new. I really haven't used it.
Oh, so it's for sale?
No.
Oh, okay. You still gotta have it.
Yeah.
What's the cheapest tool you use daily?
The cheapest one is free. But
and what is it?
It's a pocket screwdriver.
The old pocket screwdriver. Give us a little toolbox tour.
This one's just for show, to be honest.
To be honest?
Yeah.
I got you.
Just for show. Got junk. No, that's for something else.
Okay. What's the purpose of having this big one and this one on the side?
I'll show you a perfect example why I got this box. You take this one and leave it there, but there's some sticky hands sometimes.
Is that everywhere?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
It depends.
It depends?
Yeah, it depends. So that's why I got this one. Once you grow into mainline, you're gonna have to buy. Yeah, you're gonna have to buy
special tools.
Yeah.
So what are special tools? People are gonna say, what is a special tool? Mechanics just sockets, wrenches, and pry bars?
No.
No? So what's some of the tools we got here?
Well, the torque wrench.
Torque wrench is a must?
Yeah, torque wrench is a must.
Does it have to be Snap-on?
No. Your coolant pressure tester, coolant refill, sockets, which I only use one. One. Spark plug sockets, the GM transmission snap ring.
So what does main shop entail? Like, what are you expected to be doing? Because Quick Lane, you're expected to change oil. What is main shop?
Oh, if you're doing engines, cam failure, you change cam. For 4 to 3.5s, the phasers, they fail like what?
Left and right.
Left and right.
What's the difference between this toolbox and that toolbox?
You can't maneuver it though.
Oh, so what do you be using this one for? This looks like it's got a lot more tools.
This is literally
on top.
my daily use for everything.
This is your daily driver right here.
Literally, this is like my '99 Honda Civic type deal.
I got you.
Cheap, but it works.
More sockets, a lot more wrenches.
We got a bunch of more, your quarter inch stuff, for coolant and pressure test, sockets, 1/2 inch, 3/8, the Wiggler snap-on ones, chrome sockets. You got your hammers, brake tool, my extensions, my
and
ratchets.
you're not sponsored by Snap-on?
No.
I'm seeing a lot of Snap-on here.
No. I wish.
Are you in financial debt?
No comment. Just spent like about $500.
Well, this kind of looks a little bit more than $500. I'm seeing a lot of Snap-on everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, do you have to get Snap-on?
No.
What are some other brands?
Actually, I got Matco.
Do you have to get Matco?
No, but...
So why would you choose Snap-on, Matco, Cornwell over Harbor Freight? Did Harbor Freight get the job done? Or do you have to get
You can get the job done with any tool. It's just the convenience for us because we really don't have time to get out and go get our stuff, except for the weekends. But
so you get tool trucks that come?
Yeah, literally. My wrenches, my electric tools. I don't got nothing here. My rags down there.
I see a lot of people with mini fridges.
It's nice to have
for lunches
like food
and things like
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
I got you.
I think I got anything in here.
Is the fridge as clean as the toolbox? Yup.
Yo. So that's about it.
And your personal preference, which one's easier to work on, GM or Ford?
Man, they both have their pros and cons. Well, of course, the LT now, LT LS base is a one cam, one timing chain versus the 3.5s and the 5.0 Coyotes that have four cams, four timing chains. So there's pros and cons. Actually, less radiator hoses on GM. than Ford.
If someone was thinking, man, I got a Ford dealership 10 minutes away, a GM dealership 10 minutes away, at that point, is it just personal preference?
I will go to the Ford. Just because the warranty and all that does pay a little bit better than the GM. Training's a little easier as well. I will go with Ford all day. Besides, I mean, GM, I grew up with GM, as you can see behind you.
This is a Ford dealership. It's not a Ford car.
That's all right. Yeah, Ford any day. They like I said, they all have the pros and cons. Any manufacturer has the pros and cons.
What is something someone should expect? Say they're a full-time mechanic, they do mobile repairs, but go into a dealership. What's a big change they should expect right off the bat?
Time frames, actually. Mobile mechanic, you'll take a more relaxed versus a flat rate.
Because mobile guys don't have visors.
You're the one guy that gets parts, labor, and you're the one that's, the one charging. Versus here, you have parts, you have advisors, you have the managers, you have the salespeople.
There's a lot more people.
Even your co-workers come to you and ask for another opinion, which is good, because your co-worker could do it a different way that you didn't know, but does it a little faster, so you save time on flat rate.
So the main difference is just more people being around.
Yeah, more people being around.
Expectation.
Yeah, and really you need to deliver, I guess, on what time you say. Yes, I know. It turns into a big ticking time bomb, literally. The visors get in trouble, you get in trouble, the managers get in trouble, and at the end of the day, you're hurting the company. They have to make them happy with an oil change,
right,
or getting a detail with the oil change. If from a mobile to a company, you're really gonna have to adapt to the environment of being, with your time.
The time management. 14, 20 jobs. And it's a lot different than scheduling a job.
Than scheduling your own job. Yeah.
These jobs are given to you daily.
Exactly.
And there's expectation with time on when they're going to get
diags, they want them at least in between. When the vehicle arrives, they want the diag in 30 minutes. That's how you feel.
Yeah. Number one question every tech is going to hear, or every mechanic becoming a tech is going to hear, whether it be advisor, salesman, management, what's the number one question?
Have you looked at it yet? Literally.
Yeah.
Have you looked at it yet?
Someone that could do it cheaper. What's your automatic response to that? Off the books.
I don't even respond to it. I just laugh at it.
Because at dealership, you get a warranty.
Yeah, you get a warranty, and you have advantages. Like you said, the warranty. You get a new part if it messes up.
Do you ever see the same car come back after they get it done cheaper somewhere else?
Yes, I have actually.
Is it pretty common, or?
Yes, it is common actually. A lot of people say their neighbor could do it for cheaper. All silicone and stuff like that, instead of just a nice O-ring or gasket. I've seen it a lot on the performance.
On the performance side?
A lot. I've seen where engines fail, transmissions fail. Engines are, they vary from like an LSA. They range like 15 to 20,000, I think.
So that's not something that you can just take to someone that's going to do it cheaper.
No, because
then you're spending double.
It should even more triple, because the parts they put in it, like performance parts, like the camshaft. The camshaft that's $300-$400, and a cam kit. And nowadays a cam kit's $2,000.
Pertaining to what platform?
LS.
Coyote or LS? Someone has $20,000 to drop on either or. You're buying it from the dealer. It's used. Coyote or LS. Chevy 1500 or Ford F-150. Both have 10 speeds.
Ford F-150.
Ford F-150?
Yeah. they do to you just slap a whip on it. This is no power adders.
No power adders. No additives.
Coyote.
Coyote?
Yeah, all day.
Why is that?
High RPMs, high RPMs in the LT LS trucks, and plus GM stopped making, single cabs with V8s. Now they come with freaking
The Eco or whatever they have. Yeah.
The Can-Am has a bigger.
Let's say 3 power adders on either platform, LS, or 3 power adders you can make
No budget.
under 3,500.
Shoot, nitrous.
Nitrous?
Yeah.
LS holds nitrous?
Yeah. You can build the heads, cam kit. Well, shoot. Actually.
3,500.
Dang, that's hard. Yeah, nitrous.
And for a Coyote, 3,500. Same thing.
But yeah, actually, yeah, nitrous. You can do nitrous.
Say you have
Four
a-
man's power right there.
Say you have a nitrous LS, and then you have a Coyote
You slap a nitrous kit on
on
both
an STX
platforms.
and a
On
base.
both platforms.
Yeah, on both platforms. Same
Coyote
truck.
all day.
Coyote all day.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just they both work. That's the thing. They both work. It just always goes down to the tuner as well too. Get a old Junkyard Fight 3, slap them some studs. Not even studs. You just send it. Some gaskets and eBay turbo kit. The VS turbos are nice. You make power with those for the price what you get. And send it. You probably walk a Coyote. LS Daddy
And what's your real name?
Miguel.